ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. We've had such a mild stretch, and it looks like the longer range weather pattern is going to be changing, favoring a more colder setup for the end of the month and into early March. Here's the temperature outlook going into the next 6 to 10 days, and you can see right here in the northeast corridor, yeah, we're going to be favoring below normal temperatures. So what's going to be happening with our jet stream? Well, we've been under the ridge of high pressure in the east, so that means all the warm air was able to come up the coastline, while cooler temperatures were infiltrating it down through the Rockies. This is going to shift as we go through late this week and into next weekend, and then the pattern may hold for a while. So we're going to be favoring a dip here in the jet stream in the northeast by next weekend, and so we're going to start pulling down some of the colder air from Canada, and the storm track is going to be close enough by that we're going to be into some active weather going through these changes through the course of the entire week. But for now, we're still on the mild side. In fact, we're at the high for the day, 47 degrees with some light rain going on in Providence, winds out of the south-southwest, 11 miles per hour. Much of the region having reached now into the upper 40s. So again, many areas at their high point for the course of the day today. But as we look across the rest of the country, it's still seasonably cold across the northern U.S. But notice these shades of purple here now beginning to work across the border in North Dakota and into Minnesota. So this is part of the colder air mass that's going to begin seeping across the Great Lakes and here into the northeast. So our temperature is going to be running near or maybe even slightly below normal at times as we go into the long range forecast. Near term, though, as we're making that transition, a series of weak lows are going to pass through the region, each bringing a round of precipitation over a 12 to 24-hour period that we're going to keep going through. So the first wave is going through overnight tonight as high pressure gives away. There'll be a weak front coming in during the day tomorrow. We're still on the mild side of things, but by tomorrow evening, perhaps a quick shower going through around the dinner hour. There'll be a new wave of low pressure trying to form Tuesday morning. Could mean a light rain shower or a little wet snow, maybe even mixing in briefly for the morning commute. I don't expect any problems from it. Dries out midday on Tuesday. And then another quick round of light rain showers for the homebound commute Tuesday evening. Wednesday gets a little bit drier. Brief ridge of high pressure settles in. But what it does, it starts to pull down a northerly wind, gets the cold air in place in the low levels of the atmosphere. Off to the west comes the next weather system. Warm frontal boundary tries to come towards the northeast, but it's going to have a little bit of a difficult time pushing into it. So I'm going to take a look ahead with the European model to give you an idea of what's happening. Wednesday night, look for either perhaps some light rain to begin developing or a rain-wet snow mix. That's being denoted by these areas of pink for Providence and Kent County. And then certainly as you get up into Worcester County, and then it's snow as you get up into New Hampshire. So this is going to tend to hold through most of the day on Thursday, mixing or some sleet, maybe a little bit of freezing rain to the northwestern part of the state especially. We'll try to work out the details as to how far south this may actually go during the day on Thursday, but it's otherwise going to be a cold rain that may end again as some wet snow before it comes to an end Thursday night. Friday dries out, and then we get ready for the potential of another weather system on Saturday night and Sunday, meaning there could be more snow with that one. But let's back it up. Go through the near term here, show you how things are playing out overnight tonight. Just a few light rain showers going through by to the south. We stay in the 40s overnight towards daybreak tomorrow morning. A lot of clouds throughout the day for your President's Day, but there'll be breaks of sun from time to time and temperatures jumping into the mid-50s across the region. And then a quick shower comes through for the evening, and that goes on by for tomorrow night. Get a little bit of breaks in the clouds, but not any clearing. A lot of clouds continue for Tuesday, but some brightening spots here or there before the next round of showers comes in for Tuesday evening. So it's a very active weather pattern that we're getting into. All right, then we go into Wednesday again. We're drying out, but another wintry mix coming in Wednesday night. Watch for some icy conditions Thursday, especially if you're heading north. And they'll dry out by Friday, but look at these temperatures coming into next weekend. We're going to start Saturday morning off in the teens. We're going to struggle to hit 30 degrees Saturday afternoon. And then the next weather system comes in. This one looks to start as snow continuing into Sunday, but may eventually transition to rain. A lot of changes that can happen between now and then. So we'll get those details when we get closer. That's your latest forecast. Ian.